It's that time of the year again when Christmas commercials start rolling out and city streets get decorated. A time when jingles abound and we all prepare our bellies for the holiday feasting ahead. And of course, we get ready for one of the favorite holiday activities of both children and adults alike, the exchanging of gifts. Only, you might not be as super into gaming as your friend, significant other, or whoever else that special someone might be for whose sake you're watching this video. And believe us, buying a gaming-related gift can be trickier than you might imagine, even if you're familiar with the hobby. So regardless of whether gaming is all geek to you, apologies for the effortless pun, or whether you just need a little something to point you in the right direction, we're here to help. Today on our agenda, we have a list of the best gifts you can get for the favorite gamer in your life. So without any further ado, let's get into it. We'll start off with the most obvious choice, games. Games are what it's all about, regardless of whether you have a PC enthusiast in mind or someone who swears by consoles. They can like flashy peripherals or prefer more inconspicuous gaming gear. None of this would even matter if they weren't hooked on playing games in the first place. It is the alpha and the omega of the hobby. However, this doesn't mean that you can't go wrong with buying them a game. Quite the contrary, you should make sure that it's a game they'd like and also one that they don't already own. If you're quite sure on these 2 points, then buying the one game they've been anticipating for a long time and ranting about incessantly is a foolproof way of getting them all giddy and excited. But if you're not sure which game they'd enjoy, perhaps it's best to opt out of this route. Don't worry though, if you're still intent on giving them the gift of gaming, you can always get them a gift card. Gift cards are the best way to have your cake and eat it too if you're uncertain about a person's gaming taste. It's easy, straightforward, convenient, and most importantly, guaranteed to transform into a game they're most excited about. Perhaps even several games. The only thing you have to keep in mind in this case is which platform they use. If you're buying a gift card for someone who games exclusively on the PC, then a Steam gift card is your best bet. There are other PC platforms out there, GOG, Origin, and the one-year-old but immensely popular Epic Games Store come to mind first. Gift cards for any of these stores would be nice options as well, but only if you know that this certain someone likes and uses these platforms. If not, you really can't go wrong with Steam. As for console gamers, you just have to know what their preferred console is. PlayStation fans will want a PlayStation Network gift card, Xbox fans will want an Xbox Live gift card, and Nintendo fans will, of course, want the Nintendo eShop gift card. Now, while we're certain that every gamer under the sun would wholeheartedly appreciate receiving a gift card for the holidays, we're also aware that it is a bit uninspired as far as gifts go. The end result is the same, but buying the right gift for someone and having them buy it for themselves isn't exactly the same. So if you're uncertain about which game would be right and you want to buy something a bit more personal than a gift card, something that would make that special someone think of you every time they see or use it, you should consider buying them a gaming peripheral. Peripherals include everything from monitors to headsets and anything in between. But we feel that the 3 products that stand out as the best gift ideas for the holidays are keyboards, mice, and controllers. Now, before we highlight some of our favorite suggestions, we should say that buying a peripheral for someone can be even trickier than buying them a game. They're already bound to have a keyboard and a mouse in the first place, so you should buy a model that's an upgrade, and preferably at a stage where they're already considering making this upgrade themselves. There are a lot of specs and preferences to keep in mind, but if this is the route you think is best, here are a couple of suggestions that every gamer is guaranteed to feel excited about. Every gamer loves a good keyboard, especially if it's a mechanical one. But mechanical keyboards are more expensive than regular membrane ones, so many still haven't made the upgrade. If you know for a fact that the person you're shopping for still uses a membrane keyboard, then they're bound to appreciate receiving its mechanical cousin as a holiday gift. And the 2 keyboards we'd like to showcase in this video are the Red Dragon K556 and the Corsair K70 MK2. Red Dragon isn't as well known a brand as Razer, Logitech, or Corsair, but they're one of the best companies to turn to if you want an affordable solution that still offers a high degree of quality. For $60, you'd be hard-pressed to find a full-sized and fully RGB lit mechanical keyboard like this. And if you snag the K556 on a holiday discount, that's even better. On the other hand, if the person in question already has a mechanical keyboard, you can always get them a better one. This requires deeper pockets, but we don't think there's anyone who could object to receiving the Corsair K70 MK2. It is easily one of the best keyboards around, with superb keys, magnificent lighting, hand-eye multimedia control buttons, and even a convenient and highly comfortable wrist rest. It's the whole package. And of course, we mustn't neglect the keyboard's eternal companion, the mouse. A good mouse can make a world of difference when gaming. In a competitive environment, it can make the difference between a victory and a defeat. But even in a more casual environment, an ergonomic mouse can simply make the gaming experience more enjoyable. Now, it's important to note that the type of games that special someone likes the most should inform your decision on what kind of mouse to buy. We'll showcase 3 mice in this video: the Logitech G502, the Razer Death Adder Elite, and the Razer Naga Trinity, each one made with a different type of gamer in mind. The Logitech G502 is an immensely popular mouse. It's a slightly older model, but it should stand as a testament to its quality that it has withstood the test of time so well, while still topping many top 10 lists for gaming mice. What's more, it's even become fairly affordable now since it's not exactly a spring chicken. So if you're looking for a high quality mouse with extra programmable buttons without breaking the bank, this is the one. In case you know that special someone is a fan of shooters, then you can't go wrong with the Razer Death Adder Elite. Razer is one of the better known gaming brands, and their name alone should speak volumes about the quality of this mouse. It has a very precise sensor, which together with its lightweight build and ergonomic design make it perfect for games where there's lots of fast-paced mouse movement. And finally, if the person you're buying this gift for is a fan of MMOs or MOBAs, consider the Razer Naga Trinity. Once again, we're dealing with the Razer mouse, only this time it's a mouse that packs a whole ton of extra programmable buttons to help give its user a competitive edge. Unfortunately, no matter how awesome your keyboard and mouse may be, some games were simply made to be played with a controller. Certain PC games just can't be played without it. And while many games tend to get optimized for the keyboard and mouse at one point or another, they still feel a lot smoother on the device they were made for. Now, while we wholeheartedly stand by our keyboard and mice recommendations, we know that there are many other models out there that could work just as well. If the person you have in mind isn't a fan of flashy RGB lighting, then you should get them a peripheral that doesn't focus on this feature. But with controllers, this simply isn't the case. Yes, there are plenty of options on the market, but only the ones made by Microsoft and Sony can truly withstand the everyday wear and tear of gaming for years on end and still come out of it looking just fine. So our 3 suggestions here are the Xbox 360 controller, the Xbox One controller, and the DualShock 4 controller. The Xbox 360 controller is a bit dated at this point, but it's still one of the best controllers ever made. A true Hall of Famer, if you will. And even in 2019, it still has a lot to offer, with its ergonomic design, very approachable price tag, and most importantly, native Windows compatibility. Still, if you can find it in your wallet to afford the Xbox One controller, you should definitely do so. It truly is a direct improvement over its already incredible predecessor in every way. What's more, it's available in many colors and designs, so you can customize it and make it a truly personalized gift. As far as PC controllers go, this one easily takes the crown. Although, if you know the intended recipient of this gift is a tried and true PlayStation fan, then you should probably get a DualShock 4 controller instead. Connecting it to the PC is a bit of a hassle, but it can be done. And for a true Sony fan, it won't be a bother at all. And if they happen to also have a PlayStation 4 and could use another controller, well then, you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, aren't you? Now, one thing you must have noticed by now is that none of these gift suggestions are cheap. Gaming is a fairly expensive hobby, but luckily there are many accessories that all gamers would find useful, and they are a lot cheaper than the stuff we've been listing so far. So long as it's from the heart, it will be the perfect gift. Now, what exactly do we mean by gaming accessories? Well, these are non-essential items that still help improve the overall gaming experience. Think mouse pads, wrist rests, mouse bungees, and charging stations, these sorts of things. There are plenty of great mouse pads out there in all shapes and sizes. Some even come with illustrations taken from popular games. A mousepad with the logo of your significant other's favorite game can be a great gift that shows you care about their hobbies and interests, but that won't leave your wallet feeling sad. However, since we can't possibly know which games the people in your lives love the most, we'll name the SteelSeries QCK mousepad as an honorable mention. It's a stable and comfortable mousepad that's available in many different sizes and designs. Also, you've probably noticed that one of the two keyboards we highlighted comes with its own wrist rest. The other, well, it can get a bit uncomfortable if you're using it all day long, and the same goes for every other keyboard that doesn't have an ergonomic design. However, you can't always help that special someone who's gaming with that proper wrist support enjoy their hobby in maximum comfort by getting them a wrist rest. The Gimmar's wrist rest is excellent because it features both a keyboard and a mouse rest in one package, but there are many other excellent options out there too. As for the mouse bungees, these are simple products designed to alleviate some of the cable clutter caused by the mouse. They're very affordable, but also rather unknown by the gaming community at large. So you can really surprise someone by getting them something they never knew they wanted. The model we'd like to highlight here is the Cougar Gaming Bunker, as it's the best one currently available on the market. It's reasonably priced and incredibly stable, which is basically all you want out of a mouse bungee. And once again, if that certain someone is a PlayStation user, why not surprise them with a charging station for controllers? This accessory not only helps minimize cable clutter, but it also looks damn incredible when you mount the controllers on it. PowerA makes some of the best high-quality licensed accessories for console gaming, and their charging stations are simply phenomenal. Just keep in mind that a charging station makes more sense as a gift for a person who already has two controllers instead of just one. Another no-brainer for a gift is a console. This is bound to make every gamer happy, and it's hard to imagine even the most ardent console naysayers unappreciative of this gift. PC gaming has the benefit of offering better performance if you can cash out on the proper hardware, but there are always those elusive console exclusives that everyone would love to play. Still, with the PS5 and the new Xbox looming on the horizon, we feel it's best to forego these two and get one of the two Switch consoles instead, or perhaps something like the PlayStation Classic if you're shooting for nostalgia. The Nintendo Switch is easily one of the most unique and innovative consoles ever made, doubling as both a regular console and a handheld device. You can take it with you and play it on the go wherever you'd like, and you can mount it and connect it to your TV for that tried and true console experience. And this versatility makes it amazing even for PC gamers who'd still like to get some playtime on the go. The selection of Switch exclusives is quite something, with many of these games being touted as some of the all-time bests and instant classics, like Breath of the Wild. But what's more, many great games are also getting ported to the Nintendo Switch, and some, like Divinity 2, offer cross-platform save file sharing. This would let that special someone in your life start a Divinity 2 campaign on Steam, get a few hours of gaming in, and then resume that same game on their new Switch when they have to go somewhere. Once they return home, they can just pick up where they left off on the Switch back on their PC. It's brilliant! Although if you'd like to see more of this person, maybe don't tempt them with something like this. Recently, we also received a new version of the Switch, the Nintendo Switch Lite. As the name suggests, this is a slightly smaller and more affordable variant of the Switch that only works as a handheld console. It's only compatible with handheld titles for the Switch, but if you think this handheld nature of the Switch is the part your special someone would get the most excited about, you can buy the Lite version and maybe also pick up a game or two with the money left over. And now for something completely different, we have to mention the PlayStation Classic. This console is modeled after the original PlayStation from 1996 and comes with several PS1 games pre-installed. Needless to say, it's an excellent gift for anyone who grew up gaming in the 90s and would appreciate a healthy dose of nostalgia. Plus, it only costs like $100 at most, and you can usually get it for cheaper. Another cool gift you can get for your significant other to let them know just how much you support their hobby is a gaming chair. Gaming for long hours can get uncomfortable, especially if you're sitting on any old thing. But gaming chairs are made to facilitate these marathons by making them not only more comfortable, but also healthier. An office chair can also help, especially for console gaming where you just need to lie back with the controller in your hand. But for PC gaming, you should get something with high and possibly adjustable elbow wrists for encouraging a proper and healthy posture. The two chairs we've singled out for this video are the IKEA Marcus, one of the best budget chairs around with a highly adjustable design and durable build, as well as the Icon chair from the company Noble Chairs. The Icon chair is more expensive, but this extra price is justified by all the added features and comfort it provides. It's got layers of extensive cushioning, quality leather, and supreme adjustability options. If you want the gift recipient to feel the constant warmth and comfort of your embrace, you cannot go wrong with the Icon. And lastly, there's good old merchandise. Popular games typically have their logos and characters stapled onto everything from mouse pads and t-shirts to mugs and posters. If the person you're thinking of is crazy about one game in particular, this is one of the most affordable gifts you could get them while also being one that they would highly appreciate. We can't really leave a proper link in the description for such merch since it all depends on the game in question, but Amazon is a good place to start looking for these things, and some big AAA games also have their own official online stores, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. And that about does it for this holiday special. In summary, you should make sure to find out just what type of gamer your special someone is, and what their favorite games are before committing to any decisions, since you need this kind of info to help inform your purchase. Getting the newest FIFA game isn't likely to sit well with the kind of person who enjoys RPGs, for example, so just keep that in mind. In any case, we hope this video will help spread some holiday cheers in your life. If we've been successful in this endeavor, please let us know by liking it and subscribing to our channel. We plan to make the next year's Gifts for Gamers video even better than this one. But for that, we could use some feedback, so the comment section is all yours. Also, if you want to see more videos from us, make sure to click on the bell icon. This will enable alerts and send you a notification every time we upload a new video so that you don't accidentally miss one. New videos are constantly in production, so the next one should be right around the corner. And if you need some additional gift ideas, feel free to check out some of our many buyer's guides for the lists of the best gaming hardware and peripherals. In the meantime, may your holidays be filled with joy, laughter, love, and tasty food. We wish you all a happy new year from everyone here at Gaming Scan.